Good morning, and it's me, Sean, and we're still talking about perimenopause and how do we get through it, okay? So today I'm going to talk about 5 tips that I wish I had known when I first began perimenopause when I was 38 years old. It's been a long time. So they say that perimenopause can last several years. So when I first started, I was very happy. I just knew that I wasn't going to have a menstrual cycle anymore. And one of the myths about your menstrual cycle is if you start early, you'll go into menopause early. That is not true. I started when I was 9. So when I started perimenopause when I was 38, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to stop my cycle early. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And that's not true. And I met a woman at my job. She was there with a family member. And I started having a hot flash when I was in the room, right? And so I'm sweating. I'm like, oh my God, I'm burning up. And she was like, you must be going through menopause. And I was like, no, I'm still in perimenopause, and I'm hoping that it ends soon and I'll go into menopause because then I won't have all these symptoms. And she said, that's not true. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I'm 81 and I still have hot flashes. So it's definitely something that we need to manage, right? Because we don't know how long we'll have symptoms, and we don't know if we'll ever be rid of the symptoms. So these tips are going to be helpful. So the first one is a healthy lifestyle. When I was 38, I ate whatever I wanted to. I wasn't thinking about exercising or losing weight. Well, I wasn't as heavy, but I wasn't worried about my weight and the things that I ate. Not at all. So you want to prioritize having a balanced diet and a regular exercise and sufficient sleep to manage your hormonal changes and try to alleviate some of the symptoms. Now, I told you that we sometimes have sleep disturbances. So if you're able to, and it's beneficial for you, melatonin, sleepy time tea. But we want to decaffeinate it, right? Because we don't want caffeine that's going to keep us up. But I like to use a more natural approach. I don't like taking a lot of medication. And so I don't want a sleeping pill. So I try to use stuff. Taking a warm bath, going to bed at the same time every day. All those things that we put in place to get a good night's sleep. Making sure our room is sensory is low, so not a lot of lighting, cool, dark, calm place to rest. And then number 2 is to stay hydrated. Drinking enough water can help with your mood swings, your hot flashes, and other discomfort. So we want to make sure that we stay hydrated, what is good for our body. And then if you're on a diuretic, you may need to drink more water because, it's making you urinate. So you're eliminating fluid. So what I do is I keep a bottle of water or a pitcher of water next to my bedside. So if I wake up or I feel thirsty, I can take a drink in the middle of the night. I don't have to get up, because if you get up out of bed and you have to move around, it wakes you up. You'll stay awake more. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to go back to sleep. And talk to your doctor. I keep saying that. Talk to your physician. You want to talk to them about all your symptoms and options. Some people take hormone therapy, and I'll talk about in a different video why I do not. You want to manage your stress. So we're eliminating toxicity, negative people, and for some reason, and this is probably why, when we get later in stages of life and mature, we start eliminating things that bring us stress. And that is very important, because we don't want stress to compound what we're already going through and end up with health issues, because stress affects your health. And then you want a support system. So your spouse, your girlfriends, aunts, other women that are going through this. And that's what I'm trying to do with this, is to build us a community that we could talk through these things and be educated, especially when we talk to our physician. So that's it for now, and I don't want to drag the video out, but continue to watch. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll continue to give you information that is beneficial for going through perimenopause and once we hit the stage of menopause. And in the next video, I will talk about where I am in my journey.